When I was growing up, I had visions of fantastical giant robots that would fight for good, and amazing vehicles that had a configuration for every situation. Cool engineers and inventor types that were knowledgeable enough to get out of any predicament. Or strong warrior characters with indestructible weapons that fought to protect that which was good. The influence of these shows told me of what I was to become, an engineer. I've spent countless hours of contemplating on how I can make that which I've seen into reality. Now I have the power to do it. I've designed and created many things, and I've been doing it for over 25 years. And now it's time for me to share my process with you. I draw inspiration from concept art, shapes, ideas, media, nature, whatever. I'm going to show you how to take a vision and step by step make it into a reality. I'll share with you the tricks that I've used to help me create things for over 25 years. Now, join me as I endeavor to create a whole new plethora of projects. From the simple, the niche, to the overly complex. This is Designed by Purpose. Check. All right. Okay. Well, good Monday afternoon to you. Thank you for tuning in to today's Designed by Purpose, Design and Chill. I am your host. If you're watching on LinkedIn, Damon Paget. If you're watching on Twitch, Robotronics09. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me for your lunch hour. Hopefully this isn't lunch and learn, but this is Design and Chill. So if you're eating at your desk, or you got a little snack, or you're doing a little extra work, go ahead and have me on in the background. And I'll just talk to you while you work. All right, well, catch you up to speed. Over the weekend, I did some more work, some more tweaking on my front bumpers for my Hero transmitter. That is the project we are working on. Of course, I am working in Solidworks 2017, and I am making my Hero transmitter, which is a radio controlled transmitter for your typical, it's not really for aircraft. This is actually for robots. This is for ground vehicles, and that's what I'm making, my own custom radio for that. So that's kind of what we're doing. I have begun 3D printing it. The finished usable version that I will have will be 3D printed most likely, and we'll see how that goes. I don't know if I'll work on trying to get it injection molded or whatever afterwards. But first, right now, I just want to get a working version made out of PLA, so I can get onto some other projects. So I have a backlog of projects, so we're just trying to get through this. So today's front bumper blues that's coming from the weekend, just so you know, make you up to speed, of course, is this orange part in the front is the front bumper plate. It's actually two pieces, the upper bumper and the lower. Let me highlight these where they're supposed to be highlighted. Yep, the upper bumper plate and the lower bumper plate. So a couple things have happened. So I created them. I went back and I shaped, adjusted the edges and the chamfers and whatnot, and actually got it to look pretty good. It's not 100% yet. Mainly the biggest problem I have is the interface between the two. Now, granted, these are going to be right now as it was originally intended. These are two separate pieces, hence the screw hole locations, counterbore locations down there. And I could manually file sand their interface to get it, to ease it in to better fit. I can massage it to make it fit better, right? But I got to thinking as I was tweaking the models in SolidWorks and trying to get it to be, the best fit possible before any manual sanding, I thought to myself, maybe I should just make this as one part. And I've tried to, I did some research online to see if, because coming from Autodesk, AutoCAD, I know that you can have two bodies or two extruded things in one part model, and then you can do like union. You can do union, and where they overlap or touch, they'll where they intersect or interfere with each other, they'll become one. They'll become one part. And so I was wondering if there was I was wondering if that was the case for Solidworks. And so I did some research online to look and see if I could find I think I'm having a little problem with the stream here. Hold on, let me see if there's a little. I'm not sure if you're watching on LinkedIn and is having a little trouble. I'm trying to see if there's anything I can do about that. Bandwidth is not being nice to me today. I may have to repost it, but anywho, I found where you can do like a combine of two parts into one part in SolidWorks, and I was going that route, and I may still try to do that route today, but I have to, before I can do that, I need to get rid of this gap. Excuse me. So I had written this I had measured this gap, and I think I'd wrote this number down, this discrepancy down, but I scribbled it down. You know, my magic notebook, I'm kind of it's not about organization, it's more about getting thoughts down on paper quickly. And this one I may have overlooked and not really paid any attention to where I was writing it, so I probably have to just remeasure it. Trying to see if I can find it real quick. That might be it. Like I said, I just scribbled it down, but I'll put this to the side. So let's just remeasure it. So again, what I was thinking about doing was fixing this gap. So mainly making one of these so that they touch one another, and then opening up this combination part. There's actually both of these, and seeing if I can combine it into one part and then just 3D print it from there. Let me just try that real quick. If that, you know what? I forgot something. Hold on. Still trying to work out my workflow here with the live stream. Ugh. For some reason, the timers in Wirecast, I haven't been able to get them where they automatically just start. I have to go in there and actually tell it, hey, I want to use the timer. So that's kind of weird, but it's all good. All right, let's see here. Let's see what we can do. All right, let's see if we can get rid of this gap. First, I'm going to measure. I'm going to measure. The gap is 0.0019692. All right, so let's write this down. Point 0.01992 inches. 0.0019692 inches. Now, let's see. I'm gonna try to edit this part, the bottom bumper, edit part. I'm going to go to where that chamfer is created, and I'm going to see if I can edit this I'm going to see if I can edit this and give myself. Okay, I'm going to see if I can change this dimension right here, this 0.055. I'm going to make it 5.3 and see if yes, it does move. Now the problem is, how do I move that particular distance? I'm gonna put it back at 5.5. Oh, how do I move this particular distance? I don't know if that's. See, the thing is,
when you go to the combine, when you try to combine the parts, you align them by faces. Okay, and so I need this dimension to be spot on if I want the top bumper and the bottom bumper to have the same relation. So, let me go back here. Still looks like I'm having trouble on the LinkedIn stream. Not sure what's going on there. I'm gonna go ahead and change this. Hit OK. Okay, that was not enough. I'm gonna go back and, gosh, both my streams are kind of falling off today. I will take note and do a repost as needed, but I'm gonna go ahead and continue on. All right. Oh gosh, I don't know what just happened. Okay, that didn't work. It didn't like that dimension. Okay. Put this back at 3. Whoa. Oh, okay, I hit flip by accident. Okay. I fat fingered some of the selections here. All right, I'm gonna put that at 2. I am going to hit enter. So those of you, if you're tuning in on LinkedIn, I'm sorry. I don't know why the stream keeps going in and out. Looks like I'm having some bitrate issues today. Those of you watching on Twitch, seems to be okay. All right. So now I've gotten rid of the gap, but I see there's an overlap. I'm trying to finesse this a little bit more, and then I'm going to try to go back and see if I can do the combine. I'm going to make this a little, let's take it back to 3. All right, let's enter that. Okay, so 3 gives us the gap, another gap. Let's go back. Let's try 2.8. I don't know of any other way to do this other than some trial and error. Good old trial and error. All right. Ooh. I'm going to make it a little less than that. That's really close. Now, granted, the precision, there's not that much precision in the parts, the final parts, the resolution, you know what I'm saying? There's going to be wiggle room. So, that didn't work out good at all. Okay, let's try. I'm going to try 9. What in the world's going on? Here we go. I guess I'm seeing the preview here. I'm going to try 5 again. Okay, 5. Okay, so we can get this. Let's try 6. Nope, 6 not enough. 7. It's close, but no cigar. Let's do 7.5. Okay, 7.5 is not enough. Let's do 7.7. Okay, close. Let's do 7.9. Nope, let's go back to 8. Let's do 8.5. Okay, all right, we're getting warmer. This is like guessing game. Hey, look at that right there. I'm gonna make it a little. Oops, wrong way. Uh-oh, I messed up. I messed up. How about 3.2? Go back to 3. Okay, how about 2.9? All right, how about 2.8? How about 2.7? My money's on 2.7. Oh. Oh. All right. Let's try 2.8. Okay, let's try 2.7.5. Look at this. We're playing. We're playing. Oh no. No. Fat finger. Come on. Get that N off there. Ah, oh, come on. Don't mess this up. What is that? Oh, man. Here we go. Let's try this again. That may be, as they say, good enough for government work. Oh, no! It moved. Okay. I lost all my progress. Bumper blues, baby. Bumper blues. Come on. Okay. I don't even remember what numbers I had. All right, let's try this. 9. Again, I say if you're doing something and it fails and you have to do it again, that's not always a bad thing, right? Let's do 8.5. Okay, there we go. We're getting there. I'm gonna accept this soon so I don't lose all my stuff again. All right. Yeah. All right. We still have a gap there. I'm coming back. I know this is tedious, but I have a method to my madness, right? Let's see here. 5. Nope. It's try 3.5. How about 3.3? Again, I'm trying to reduce this gap between these two parts so I can take it over into a new part and see if I can combine these two parts into one so I can 3D print it as one instead of two separate. I still need to get rid of that gap. It's still not enough. Hold on. If I had speak. If I had did some better planning. Oh. If I had planned better, or if I'd known better, maybe I would have made it as a solid in the first place. Like I said, I mean, I'm kind of building it as I go. I'm designing and engineering it as I go. So I thought that it seemed like a good idea to do it in two separate pieces. But as I've been dealing with as I've been using it, I said, well, I might actually stay with that right there. They are overlapping, and it's too small to really you wouldn't even notice it in real life. Okay, so let's just see if this works for now. Otherwise, I may go ahead and just try to build a whole new separate part. So let's just take this, hit save. All right. Now, mind you, what is that? Oh no. Rebuild errors. Let me see here. This is gonna give me the what's wrong thing. Let's just open it. Oh, I'm sorry. I messed up. Oh, I know it. Oh. My goodness. Okay. Let's delete this. Let me hear that bass drop. Sorry. It's just a reflex. All right, so let's go back here. Let's delete this one, and we're going to bring it back in. Yes, we're going to delete that. So this is the combined part. So what I just did wrong, I believe. Back on this model, I was actually I was working on these two separate ones. The combined, here it is. Yeah, the combined part is actually in this model. It was turned off, so I didn't do anything wrong. Not that I didn't do what I thought I did wrong. All right, it's turned off. All right, let's go back. Okay, So this is what I was talking about. So this is bumper plate. It's actually not 12. It's 1, 2 combined. Hopefully you guys can see that. Hopefully the stream is still moving. 1, 2 combined. I am going to insert this other part. Insert part. I'm going to insert bumper 2 into this part. Bumper plate 2. All right, and then you use the. Okay, so you can use faces and things to mate. All right. So I'm going to click this face, and I'm going to click this face. Yep, bam, we got that. I'm going to hit add to add another relation. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do these 2 points right here, these 2 corners. That's why I wanted to get that gap. That's why I wanted to get that near perfect, because this is the only way. You can't move the parts after you set it. Okay. Now what I'm doing right now, I just want to see if this is the viable option, because if this is the viable option, I'll do it this way instead of going back and remaking the whole part as a new part. Okay, so now, ooh, I forgot. I had looked this up online and I don't have the web page where I looked it up on. Okay, so I have this much, but I think there's one more step. Let's look it up. Let me see if I can find it. Call my I was gonna do like a lifeline where I can call my lifeline for help, but all right, let's see. You can't see my web search. How to combine parts in Solidworks. Okay, under operation type. I got to do Solidworks 2017 because there might be some new commands. So I'm click combine. All right, so let's go. It says click combine in the features toolbar. Feature toolbar. Combine. Or insert feature. Let's do it this way. Insert features. Well, I'm kind of lost. Where you at? I'm not seeing it. Let me read this again. Insert features combine. Oh, okay. Well, this is SolidWorks 2017. Insert features. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna do combine. So that was something I learned recently. Hey, if you know the name of a, I think you can see. Will it show you where it is? Show command location. Well, I didn't see that. I went to insert. Did I not go to insert? Did I not go to insert features combined? Oh, wait a second. Because they did it and it was like, oh, there it is. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't see that. All right. Hey, look, this is cool. All right, so let's do this and do that and see what happens. Let's say show preview. I'm kind of excited, y'all. I have never done this before, but this is pretty cool. I'm going to save it. I still got to go back and do some more trimming, but I just want to see that it's a proof of concept. And family and friends, I may be one happy camper. Maybe. Let's see if did it combine? Let's see. I see an edge there, but oh wait. I'm not exactly sure what I'm looking at. You know, it looks the same. So let's see if let's see what happened. Sorry for the stream health today. I'm not sure why. I don't think that is showing me what I want to see. Let me get rid of this. I'm trying to see if they actually did combine into one part and it's just, or are they just still two parts? I can't really tell. I mean, it doesn't, I mean, I guess it's going to show up as one part anyway, but I'm just trying to see if everywhere where it looks like these parts that overlapped in here, because those angles weren't perfect, like the two chamfers where they met up face-wise were not perfect. And so it looks like it smoothed those over. Now that is making me happy, I think. All right, so let's go back. I do not know why the health is poor today. Let's see here. Let's go back. We're going to save this as a combine. I will go back and I'll probably make a combine 2 off camera, off stream. All right. And I'm going to turn off the 2 originals. Okay. I'm going to turn this bumper plate. I'll hide that one, and I'll hide the second bumper plate. All right, so that's what it looks like without the bumper plate on, which you say, well, hey, that's fine. Why in the world are you doing the bumper plate? Well, the thing is, because of the way I print this part upside down like this with supports in Cura. So all the supports touch these surfaces right here, and they tend to make it very rough and very unpleasing, aesthetically unpleasing. So that's why I'm doing it that way. All right, this part's already in. I'm adding it back. Bam! I even had a different color on it. Look at this. All right, and we can check to see how well it's fitting by looking at how these contours came out. And they're close. They're not exact, but it's going to be 3D printed. And I'm going to have to sand and file on it anyway. So it doesn't have to be exact. That's not really the goal. Now this, I'll go back and clean this up, fix this, and see how much I can. I think that's good. I may be able to cheat and just do an extrude cut and just fly through there. But if I don't do it right, it'll mess up the chamfer that goes around. So I do need to get the chamfer right. But for all intents and purposes, I know that it works. What in the world? That's weird. Oh, wait. This one. There we go. For all intents and purposes, I've learned something new today. So thank you, Internet Land. Thank you. I've actually learned how to combine 2 parts into 1 part in a model. So with that being said, I'm going to break from, well, not break. I was gonna go to Cura and show you how I was gonna. Well, I was gonna show you how I was gonna print it. But I don't have to go to Cura today. And side note, I did a little bit of work over the weekend, and over the weekend, and I see that I actually do have print cam. So just a sneak peek. It's not working. Nothing's printing, but I do have. Let's see if I can go to it. Hey, print cam. Now the light, you can't really see much, but I do have print cam. It does work. So in the future, we'll be seeing some of that. So while I have these long two-day prints going, we can stop by and watch, check it out, a little print cam. So I'm really pleased with that. All right. Of course, if you didn't know, you can always follow and watch these broadcasts if you don't want to watch while you're at work, or you want to catch it later, or you don't want to watch it on LinkedIn. You can always check it out. Check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/Robotronics09. You can also check these out on YouTube, YouTube/C/Moral Rich Media. That's the umbrella channel, and that's where I'm going to have all shows. It's not just CAD stuff designed by purpose, but also any other feature shows may be there. So there's a lot of content there. It's random in nature, somewhat, but I'm going to be streamlining and realigning it with more probably creating stuff. So back to what we were talking about. I'm planning on printing this like this. So this would be this part would be flat on the build plate and print it vertically like this. And I think doing it as taking those 2 pieces and making them one is going to make a better print, because This will have supports on it, so this underside will kind of be messed up because it'll have supports. But I'll probably have to go back and file it and sand it to try to clean it up a little bit. But this front face should look good. This curve should look good. Everything here, really, all the other parts should look pretty good. So that is the game plan going forward. So thank you very much for your encouragement to help me get this connected. All right, so we got that. What's next? Let's keep moving. All right, I'm just gonna leave this one in red. I still hadn't decided on the final color for the bumper plate, if I want to do gray, if I want to do orange, or if I want to do this red. Of course, the controller, my Xbox, hold on. My Xbox controller that this is based upon, or this influenced by, or inspired by, if you want to say it that way, it has red on the bottom. It has orange on the top, or the front, I should say. Of course, it's got the gray body all the rest of the way around. So, you know, I like to have some red in there. Excuse me. You can see on the mock-up, or the original, on the initial 3D print that I have on the designing drawing board, I have a red directional button. I think in the end that's going to be aluminum. I'm going to mill the directional button out of aluminum and make it so it'll be just metal colored, aluminum natural color. Eventually, once I step up, I'll get it anodized. Maybe I'll get it anodized red, but right now I'll just have it just mill finish. I may polish it. I may I like the idea of having that polish, you know, that real nice that polished aluminum look for that. I think that might be cool too. I may do that, but that if I go that route, then I may have to wet sand or take the Dremel out with the polishing bit on it and just go to town. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want it to be, mainly I want it to feel good. I want it to feel smooth like the Xbox One controller. You know, there's no chamfer, so to speak, on it. It's just kind of a nice smooth feel. Woo. Yep. So yeah, that's what I want to do with that. So let's get back. So let's see if we can do another button, or I could either try to do this other button. Let's try this other button. I wonder if I can copy this button over and flip it around. Hey, look, something else I learned. If you're in assembly and you want another part, press Control, click on the part, and just drag it out. Man, I thought that was neat. I didn't know that for the longest. I'm actually gonna just flip it around and let's see. Because if I can use this same button start as a template, that'd be great. Hopefully you guys are still with me. I'm not sure why I'm having such stream problems today, but we'll just have to bear with it. Again, if you catch and you can hear me a little bit, if I sound like a broke up cell phone call, you should be able to see the full video either in the repost, or you can check it out on my YouTube or my Twitch, or mainly my YouTube. Try it on YouTube because it looks like Twitch may be having a few issues as well. Okay, so I'm cheating and I'm just reusing the button I already have made. So that would, from a design perspective, I need to take note and know that I should be using the same button anyway. So I kind of messed up because I made the hole. I made this hole. I think I just made it arbitrarily. So that was a mistake anyway. I should have already had in mind to say, oh, I'm just going to use the same button for this side as well. So I wouldn't have to be making a whole new part, which is, I guess, unintentionally what I thought I was going to be doing. But now that has dawned on me, I've had that epiphany. I realized, no, those should be the same parts. You know, what they teach you about manufacturing, you know, where you can use one part, less parts, or simplified parts, or you being able to use parts in multiple places so you don't have to do tooling for each different part. Just good practices. Okay, so I see now that this hole is not big enough. Let me see what the dimensions on this hole was, or the current dimensions are. Let's see if I can grab on the inside of here. Was I on that curve? I was on the curve. Let's try it again. I believe you can hit. I think there's a hit. I think you can hit enter, or is it spacebar to repeat the last command? I need to find that, because that was a waste of time and going back and hitting that again. So 1 and 3/16, 1.1875 is what I got for my cutout. Let's take this. Let's see what I got here. I have. Hey, no, that's not what I wanted. Let's get that face and this face. Oh, I got 1 and a 16th. So yeah, that's a no-no. Okay, so let's go back and let's see if we can fix this. Let's open this one up first. So I'm going to go back to the main body. How are we doing on time here? Looks like we got 29 minutes remaining. All right, we're gonna go to the main body. I think you can click this and it'll, get you to where you need to be. Now, I mentioned this before, or I tried to mention this earlier. Do you guys name all your features in a tree? Question. I'm going to pose this question in the chat. Question for today. Question. Do you name all your features in the feature tree? And do you feel that this is necessary? I hope the spell check. I'm an engineer, not a speller. No, I'm just kidding. Surely. Oops. Oh man, let me edit that. I meant to put my oh, I can't edit. I meant to put my question mark. I can't edit. These 3 dots don't give me edit. Delete. I can highlight it and just redo it. Delete. Let's put it back. So this is the question I'm posing out to the chat. You guys, when you're seeing this video, whether apparently not now, but later, hey, if you check it out, let me know. Do you feel that's important? All right, so let's take our sketch. 1.1875. If you're looking at if you notice in my hold on. Stop and repair. Huh. Gave me that warning. Let's see where this is located. Where is this located? Because I don't want it to shift all the way to that side. Where is this located? Oh no, where is this located? I am not seeing where this is. Oh, there's no. It is not located. Okay. So let's do this. Cancel out of that. Hit OK. All right. I'm going to take this. I am going to get normal to that. I'm going to go back to my sketch. I didn't well, because I just set this in there. It was really more for visual reference than, it was more to look cool than it was to actually be ready to be set. So now I am ready to set it. I'm going to actually draw me another center line from the center of this part. I think this is okay. All right, I'm going to make this. Let's make it 2. Let's see if we can make it 2. What did you say? Okay, cool. It moved over. Okay. Oh, actually, I'm going to make it. What's the 16th? 16th. That leaves an 1/8 of an inch. I was trying to split the difference on that, but it wasn't really. I'm not going to do that. Okay. What I was trying to do was locate it. I was trying to, the original width was 1 1/16, and then I changed the width to 1 3/16. So it's an 1/8 of an inch. It grew by 1/8 of an inch, and it grew to the right. Looking at the screen, it grew to the right 1/8 of an inch, and I didn't want my button to shift more to the curve. I wanted it to kind of stay where it is. So I was trying to, I don't know what this was. I don't think that was a 1/16 of an inch I moved, but I'm going to leave it at where it is for now. Let's make this a better, let's say 1.09375. Okay, so I moved it a little bit to the left and down. Okay. Now I have to I have to go to the bumper plate. I don't even know how I'm going to do that. Because now on this combined piece, let me go back to the combined piece. Sorry guys, I don't know why the bitrate was so bad today. Nobody else is using the internet. Oops. I need to widen that buttonhole anyway. Let me put these back. Let me see how wide this is. I thought it must be a 1/2 inch. I must have it at a 1/2 inch wide. Let's see. Because I think the button itself is like 3/8 of an inch. 7/16. So let's go to a 1/2. All right, let's open this back up. Oh, I see where a feature, some features got broken. Okay, I see that. That's okay, I'll come back to those. All right. So now we're going to make this a 1/2 inch. So it's actually going to go up. So I moved it down. I'm going to make it a 1/2 inch and moved up. I'm going to bring this down. Let's take another 3/32. Let's make it 1 1/16. 1.0625. Okay, so now the button is the cutout is more centered. Not really centered. It may need to drop down some more. Let's see how it looks. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for stopping by, whether you're watching this live or watching it at a later date. Thank you for stopping by and tuning in with today's installment of Design and Chill. I am your host, Damon Paget, Robotronics 09, and this is Design by Purpose, my live stream show where I design in real time Products. Wait a second. That looks way too. It said, okay, I do have space in between it. It may be too much space. I may not. That looks like quite a bit. That may be more, well, because I have to think about, well, what is the button going to be riding on? What is the button going to be riding on? Is it going to be riding on the walls of the cutout? Or am I going to do, and of course you don't want all this, I don't want all this space where debris and stuff can just get into the controller. So more likely I was thinking I probably have like some kind of flange. But even if I do a flange on the back of the control, do a flange, let's play. If I do a flange, can I see? That didn't. It's gonna have to be curved, but it would probably follow the shape of the button, which in turn should follow. Well, I don't think the button follows the shape. Nope, the button is flat. The button is like, it has the rear surface is just flat, right? But the surface of the inside of the main body is curved. It's got curve to it or whatever. It's contoured, I should say. So I have to ask myself, do I want to do a flange that's going to be contoured, or do I want to just do a flange that's going to be straight? Again, back to what I was asking myself, what is this going to be riding on? Now this one down here, it looks like it's got a tighter fit. It's a more complicated button. Looks like it has a tighter fit. Looks like it can go down a little bit. But this one right here, I see a lot of wasted space. So I may go back and make this instead of, because this button, look at it. If I take it and I move it up, center it a little bit more. I mean, that's a lot of space. So that's something I have to decide. Okay. I'm going to leave it consistently the same right now. I'm going to see how am I editing this. So now that these are combined, oh, it keeps, oh wait, oh my gosh. Okay. So let's see. Oh, absorb sketch, absorb sketches. Can I still do that? I don't know. So I don't know what that means. So the question is, well, all right, it's still reference. So I don't know if I go back and update this part, will it update the combined part? So let's try that. So I'm gonna go to bumper plate. I'm gonna open that up. All right, and we're gonna move this. Now that'd be great if it's still, even though it's a combined part, it's still referencing this part where I can make the changes in here. All right. Oops, I messed up. Discard that. I wanna make sure that I'm normal to the sketch before I start doing this, so that way I can kind of be better with that. All right, so let's make this 1/2 inch. This is at some arbitrary. Yep. Let's see where it is and we'll measure. Looks like it's too low. I'd almost guess that this is 0.3125. Oh, what? Oh, 0.375. I didn't see which way it was measuring from. Okay. All right, let's try that. All right. Oops. Okay, that definitely needs to go up. Oh, it didn't adjust. I don't believe it adjusted. Well, let me see. If you know if the hole got bigger. and I do not believe it adjusted. So I'm gonna have to adjust. Okay, that's cool. We can do that. Contingency plan. I'm gonna take this. I'm going to hide it, and then I'm going to turn the bumper 2 back on. Show that one. Oh, well, that didn't. I guess I was wrong. Maybe it did update. Okay, but I can still do it this way. That don't seem right. Yeah, that does not seem right. It seemed like it is not updating. Let's go back. Take this, make it transparent. Oh. Oh, well, there's also 2. Okay. From a design standpoint, I just realized from a design standpoint, I have this button on the curve. I have this button so high that it's on the curve of the controller. I don't want it to be on the curve. It should be on the flat, right? But if I put it on the flat, that's also going to make it, it's going to make it closer to the seam. But yeah, it should be more on the flat. So let me well, it's probably too big. The cutout is too big to actually center on the flat, right? If I try to center this cutout on the flat, if I try to center the button squarely on the flat, it's gonna be really low down. Let me line these up. All right, let's line these up and then debate on whether or not it should be on the flat or not. So it is 12:50. We are coming close to an end. I thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, whether you're watching live or watching the repost, I appreciate it. Definitely if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe and turn on that notification button when I go have something new. If you're watching on LinkedIn, please follow the page for more content like this. I also got some other things planned for these streams. As far as like more interaction stuff on the stream itself. Let me write this number down. But right now, I'm really just trying to get through this radio. 0573-994. 0573-994. Okay. So I am going to move one up or one down. I'm going to move the one on the main thing, on the main body. I'm going to move it down. 1 2 check. 1 2. Yep, just to make sure everything's working. All right, I'm going to move this down. Up. I'm going to go back, get my normal to the sketch. Click on the sketch. Trying to get myself in the habit of doing good habits. All right. So it was 1 in the 16th minus 0.057394. Bam. Okay. All right, we got that. So I actually moved it further down. Uh-oh. What's going on? Let me go back to the... So I moved it down. Let's see how it looks on the... Okay, so now they're aligned properly. Let's get normal to this. Oh, my buttons. All right. Oops, actually, let's do it like that. Oh, we can do it this way. It's okay. Take it, and let's position this. Oh, look at that. Oh, is it crooked? I thought I widened that up. Oh, I didn't widen both of them up. Okay. Let's go back here. find the sketch. Let's get normal to the sketch. Click on the sketch. Let's make it. It is 1.1875. I'm gonna leave it like that. Man, that's a big hole. Are they lined up together? They are not lined up. Okay, I see. Change transparency. I am going to. All right, so it needs to go to the left. Mark through that. 0.053945. All right. It needs to go to the left. Okay. I'm back to the bumper. I'm gonna be normal to this. Oh, I was already normal to it. Normal to the sketch. And I'm gonna go take this dimension and I'm gonna subtract minus 0.053945. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. All right. Hey, that looks good. Okay, let's turn this back on. All right, I'm going to take this button. I'm just going to make it parallel to the surface so that it'll straighten up a little bit. Parallel. And actually, I'll make it parallel on this side too. All right, we got our floating button. We'll put it in there. It is now the same size as the other one, and it is matched in position. Okay, I'm feeling that. Let's see what we got from the top, or actually from this face. Let's bring it out a little bit. Now I thought about doing this. I thought about making like a curve, or like a slight curve in the face of these buttons to kind of guide your finger. Maybe, I don't know if that's really necessary. I mean, this is just a design choice. Let's hit save. Control S if I had my other hand on the keyboard, but I don't. Again, thank you everybody for stopping by and watching these videos. This is good progress. I feel good about it. I feel just by even making these is making me better. Hopefully you can glean some improvements from this as well. Some tips. Let's take this bumper plate. I'm going to actually turn this one off. Hide. I'm going to turn the combine back on and see if it actually updated. I am very happy about that. So you can combine the part. It still references the it's almost like a sub-assembly, I guess, but you don't go back. You don't really go back and just move stuff around. It kind of stays together, locked in, like one part, but it is actually multiple parts. But I'm just happy. And now if I can let's see if this doesn't blow up. Praise the Lord, it didn't blow up. All right. Okay. What a good day. Today has been a good day so far. So again, thank you so much. Oh, I forgot where I'm looking. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's Design and Chill, brought to you by Design by Purpose, which is my new live stream show where we do things like this. We do engineering stuff real time. So you're watching the long format. Like I could do this myself and then just go back and edit it and then just have the cliff notes up there and you can enjoy that. But this, You get to live vicariously through me. Isn't that great? So we are designing together. Well, kind of, sort of. I'm designing and you're kind of hanging out. But anyways, I hope you find it fun and enlightening. And hey, those of you on LinkedIn or whatever, check out the question I posted in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Do you name all your features in your tree as you go along, if you're working in SolidWorks, or even Fusion 360 or the other softwares? If you're doing, I'm not sure if Inventor is like, if they even still use, or if they changed the name of it. I'm not sure what Autodesk did with that. But yeah, do you name all of it, or do you just keep going and not worry about it and just leave them generic names, or do you just name the really important things so you can bookmark them and see that and find them again? This looks really good. I thought about it. I think I'm going to leave the chamfer and then the flat. This is going to be like a finger gully. Let me hear that bass drop. All right. So, yeah, I think I'm going to leave that finger gully in there. Of course, I got to go back and clean these up, but I can still do that. I can go back and edit this part and it'll update. So that's great. I feel good about that. I don't know if I'll print this in red. I'm thinking originally I wanted to just keep it gray, but I think I'm probably gonna wind up doing the orange. But hey, it's 3D printed. I have the parts. As long as I got the material, I can print it in multiple colors and just switch them out. So that's part of the beauty of this, that I can experiment and say, hey, maybe I want this to be a different color, or change these rings, you know. What I don't want is this, for people to think this is the Iron Man radio. I like Iron Man. I'm a fan of Iron Man, but this is not, I did not create this in the Iron Man scheme for it to be the Iron Man radio. This is not the Iron Man radio. This is my hero radio. It's not Iron Man. But yeah. All right, with that being said, I've gone over. We have to go. I will see you guys on the next live stream. Hopefully it'll be tomorrow. Let me know if a better time works for you. All right, head back to work, everybody, and I will see you next time. Let's see if I can get out of here this time. Whoa.